I'm totally sorry about that, guys. I was trying to get everything set up. I don't know if it messed up or not. Hopefully I get people to join. Hopefully, I don't know what's gonna go on, if it's gonna load or not, but let's see. So if you have any questions though, if you guys want to ask me anything you guys have that has to do with, you know, obviously running and stuff like that. Let me fix this just a little bit. It's a little bit crooked. Let me fix my phone. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions or anything you'd like to ask, you can comment down right now, comment section below, and I'll get to your questions as soon as possible. So I'm going to be making some food right now, and as I'm making this food, you guys can just kind of comment down what you guys want to say, and I'll kind of go over everything I'm cooking and how to cook. So I'm defrosting 1 pound of ground beef, so that's what I'm defrosting right now. I'm going to be eating some food, so let me grab my bowl's in here. I don't know if this is dirty or not. I think it's clean. This is the bowl I use for my food right here. This is a big dirty bowl, but that's what I use for my food because I gotta eat big meals when I'm doing 1 meal a day. So that's what I usually do, is 1 big meal. Like I said though, if you guys have any questions, anything you'd like to ask, it's gonna be kind of like a ask me anything cooking live stream thing, I guess you could say. So let me grab this. This is some coconut oil. And we're gonna take this pan and we're gonna cook some hamburger in here. I'm getting low on coconut oil, but just take a tablespoon. I usually take a big tablespoon, like about that much. Just fill in the pan, and we'll turn this on low. Kind of let that heat up while the hamburger is defrosting. So if you guys have any questions, like I said, about me like not coaching this year, the rest of this year, or anything like that, you can comment down. Why I'm wearing this KT tape right now, my jaw is just killing me. So yeah, any other questions though you have, comment down in the comment section below. We'll have another pan right now. This is going to be for the eggs I cook, but we're going to cook the eggs in a little bit, so that will be okay. I'm just trying to get everything else in here. So we have some leftover vegetables. We have cauliflower, beets, and a little bit of asparagus in here. I'm not even going to heat this up because I don't like using the microwave that much unless I'm defrosting meat. So I'm just going to dump the rest of this in here. It's a pretty good amount of vegetables right there, so that's good. And I'm going to obviously throw some spinach in here also. I'll have that in a little bit. So you got someone to join. So like I said, any questions you have, anything you'd like to say to me, say hi, you want to ask some questions about running, go ahead and I'll talk while I'm cooking. So all I'm going to be doing here is just answering questions and talking. I know it's Saturday night. I thought, you know, people might join. I know people are kind of bummed that I'm not going to be coaching the rest of this year. And so that's okay though. But hey, so you got 2 people to join now. Thanks for joining my live stream. So I'm just doing a cooking live stream kind of, where you guys can ask me questions, anything you guys would like to ask me. Go ahead and ask me. I'm just going to kind of go over everything I'm eating. I will be eating an avocado today also. And I have some spinach right here. I'm going to open up one of these boxes of spinach and kind of fill this up. So like I said though, any questions you have, if you just want to watch this stream and see what I talk about, then that's fine too. I get a good amount of people watching my stream, so okay. So to you guys, I guess I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put some MCT oil. If you guys have not seen MCT oil, this is Wild Foods MCT oil. This is like medium chain triglycerides, which come from coconut oil. Very healthy for you. Very, very healthy. So I always pour this on my spinach. So I really like this stuff. And then I always put nutritional yeast. So nutritional yeast is where you get a lot of B vitamins from. So I take my nutritional yeast and throw it on there. Like I said though, where is the salt? I'm looking for my salt. I know we have salt somewhere. I'm in that, always moving things around, but yeah. So here's the salt. So I'm gonna pour some salt on here also. So any other questions you guys have though, just comment down. And I'm going to keep defrosting that. And we can go ahead and answer those questions. It'll be really fun. So on the core nutritional yeast, I'll probably throw a little more than a serving on here, so I'll throw some on the vegetables. All my vegetables as well. Some support all over. That's pretty good. Sometimes I throw some on eggs too, so I might leave that out. Then we have some celery. I'll just take one stick of celery and break this up. So I will be posting a video about all this food that I'm eating. I'm gonna make a video about this, about how to get, healthy food, even if you live in a crappy spot. So I know that's a hard place for people, is when they live in a crappy spot, they can't get healthy food. But I want to make a video showing that you can do that. This is some mustard, some Dijon mustard I'm gonna throw on here, and then we have some salsa. I think this is we still have a little bit of salsa. We're gonna throw some salsa on here also. And yeah, we just gotta cook the hamburger and the eggs. And that'll be it. That's out. So yeah, this is kind of what my meal is looking like without some of the other stuff. So I'm gonna cut this avocado up, and that only has a couple more minutes left, and we'll start cooking that hamburger. And I'll throw the eggs in there also. We'll cook some eggs. So like I said though, any questions you have, anything you'd like to ask, I don't mind answering any questions on this channel, unless it's like, something I can't say on YouTube. I'll answer most any questions. So just go ahead, comment down, and we'll get to answering those questions. I don't know if those 2 people watching means it's me, because no one's calling me down, and I don't know. Let me check my computer real quick, make sure I'm not watching on my PC, so I don't know if that other person is someone I know or someone I don't know. But whoever it is, thanks for staying tuned to my live stream. The last time I did it, I got like 10 people to join, but that's not going to really happen this time. So it's not that I don't have my hopes up, or I don't believe I could have 10 people watching it now. Stuff's happened, and I don't think some people are going to want to come watch my channel right now. So that's just that. But hey, 2 people, 1 person, good enough for me. As long as I can help people out, as long as I can answer people's questions, that's fine with me. I'm gonna throw this in the fridge. We don't need any more spinach, so I'm gonna throw this in here for now. I'll probably throw one of these outside later on. I usually do have some peanut butter with my meals. I usually take like peanut butter, and sometimes I just take my hand and eat some of it, but I usually have that after my meals though. I would like to have almond butter or something that's less carbs, but or less protein, but I can't really do that because it goes back inside too. Because I can't really do that because I don't have the money. So I kind of just go with what I can afford. Goes back in the fridge also. And yeah. So I'm gonna start cooking my eggs, I think. Well, this is almost done. Let me wait till this is done. I usually just throw it in the pan and I chop it up with a spatula. Which our spatulas are in here. So I usually grab with a spatula this. If I can get this out, sorry about that. And I just chop it up. So I'll show you guys. Just chop it like in the more ground beef. And I just throw seasonings on it. So I usually don't go and cook it in like hamburger patties. I used to do that, but it's a lot faster if you just chop it up into ground beef. So that's what I'm going to be doing this time. Let me get some scissors to cut open this. This is almost done. That's about, let's turn this off. I only have 10 seconds left. Cut this open. And we're going to go from here. I haven't made a live stream in a while. I made a live stream, like I said, I think I made one like 3-4 weeks ago. And I got asked like a ton of questions, and everyone was asking me questions, and I was having a lot of fun making it. And so I thought, I'll do it. And that was Saturday also. So I thought, I'll make another one. I'll do another Saturday. I'll ask more questions. But you know what? doesn't seem like anyone's joining because I think everyone's kind of busy because it's spring break and all that stuff. It's spring break for all the kids right now, so. Now, like I said, I'm not going to be coaching the rest of the season. I know a lot of you have liked my vlogs. At least I know that I've had more views on my vlogs than, I get double the views on my vlogs than I do on an average video. So that kind of shows that my vlogs are a little bit better than, than my normal video, than a normal video I post on the whiteboard, which makes sense because they're a lot better. I like them more. I mean, they're more entertaining for people. But I need to move to Austin because I have a friend up there named Logan and a couple other people up there which are really into keto and really into eating healthy and all the things that are, really good for the body. Let me close this so fast so you guys can see me better. So I need to move up there and work on my own life. And coaching was holding me back in the sense that I wasn't working on moving. I wasn't working on myself. I wasn't doing all the stuff I need to do to help, not have my jaw hurt. I wasn't stretching. I wasn't doing anything right. Like when I first went to Austin in January, right before season started, I was all pumped up. I was like, man, this season's gonna be this year's gonna be the best year. I'm gonna move to Austin. I'm gonna do great things, and all that stuff kind of was like going on. And I was like, man, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be sick. And I was like working really hard. I was posting on my Instagram every single day. I was doing these crazy things. I was having good work ethic that I normally didn't have, and I was planning myself every day. Yes, there were certain things I didn't finish, and like I wish I would have planned. I wish I would have worked a little bit harder, but I did pretty good for myself. I could have done better, but I did pretty good. And then once I started coaching, I was like, man, you know what? I could just stay here for the rest of the season and coach, and my boss will work around my schedule. It will be cool. Like I should just coach. Like coaching's dope, and I should, that was my idea of it in my head. It was coaching's cool. I should just coach. Coaching's fun. Whatever. And I started doing that, and I was like, but I need to kind of work on moving also because I don't have a job over there yet. I don't have anything going on. And then I was like, you know what? I was like, yeah, I'll work on it. Just give me a little bit of time. And I kept putting it off. And then finally, after I put it off for so long, I was like, oh, I put it off for like over a month. I mean, literally, I was supposed to be moving there, and I wanted to move there in February, but my ankle was killing me. And then my ankle started feeling a little bit better, and it feels like it's a little more healed now. It doesn't hurt as badly. And so I was like, okay, I could move probably in, like March or whatever. And I was going to try to move in March. And honestly, from like the middle of February to like a couple days ago, I hadn't done shit to move. Like I literally hadn't done one thing about moving. And everyone's like, what the heck, are you going to move or not? Like, everyone kept asking me that. And I was like, yeah, I'm moving. I just need to find a job. And I kept saying that. I need to find a job. I just need to find something. And I was trying to wait for the season to be over for a track. And I kept resisting it. And every day got harder and harder. Because I kept thinking about, man, I need to move. I need to get going. I need to get going. And I was like, nah, coaching. And I'd go back to coaching. And I would think about coaching all over again. And all the great times my athletes were running, all of these amazing things that were going on. And so I was like, man, screw it. I just live in Las Vegas. And then one of the girls I was coaching, Leslie, was running really fast times. She had run, her PR for the 2 mile was 12:32 last year. Or her PR from her sophomore is 12:32, 12:34 last year. And she had already gotten 12:32 this year. And then she ended up hitting 12:10. And so I was like, what the heck? Why don't I just stay in Las Vegas? Why don't I just say, you know what? I'll coach you, and I'll coach you in college, and you can run a little bit in college, but run like open meets, and we can do this and that. And then I was thinking about all these things I could do, and I was like, man, that'd be awesome. And I almost started and I did. I started having feelings for her, and it was really weird, and and so I was like, what's kind of going on, like in my head I was like, what's going on? At first I thought I was like, oh man, this is what I need to do and everything, and then I was like, something's going on. And it was that I saw what happened with me when I couldn't run in college, and I didn't want like anything else to happen to any of my athletes like that. I didn't want anyone else to not be able to run in college and not be able to do these things. And so I think I just like was like, oh, let's just keep coaching these kids, these same kids, keep coaching them all the way through until college, till Olympics, whatever, right? Just keep coaching them for the whole lives. And I never paid any attention to like, what do I need to do to actually help other people? Like, that's gonna help one person, but I want to help millions of people. I don't want to help just one person. So I was like, what do I do, you know? So I kind of stepped back. I stepped back for the last couple of days. I was kind of depressed a little bit, but I stepped back and I was like, you know what? What do I really want to do with my life? Like, do I want to just coach high school and live in this small town? Like, no. I know I need to move to a big city to become successful and become a stronger version of myself. So I said, you know what? No, I'm going to move to this big city and I'm going to work on it. And then that's when I got today. Now I'm trying to really work on moving over there. So, I mean, I have my jaw pain right now, but I think that'll be okay. I've had jaw pain for the last like 2 years now, or last year, whatever it was. I'll be fine. That will go away sooner or later. Let's cook some eggs right now. So I'm going to eat, let's eat 5 or 6 eggs. But yeah, so like I said though, any questions you guys have, anything you would like to ask, you can comment down, put this on low a little bit. You can comment down in the comment section below and I'll go over anything you guys have. I know it says I still only have 2. I don't know if that's like my mom watching or I don't know who's watching it, but it can't be me because I only have this stream watching it. So, but yeah, I mean, if you guys come and watch this stream later on and you want to comment down, you know, stuff for my next live stream I do, maybe I'll do one on Saturday again, another cooking one like this. I don't know. We'll do something like that. But yeah, so I kind of felt bad that, you know, I left them and that, but then I thought about it. I was like, it's not about having them run fast times. They know what to do. I've coached, especially Leslie, I've coached her for 4 years. Like, she knows, she's smart. She knows exactly what she needs to be doing at what time of year. And, like, she can ask me anything she wants. Like, she, you know. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. Like, I don't need to worry about any of that anymore. I'm worrying too much about all that stuff. And that stuff for them is they're just like, alright, like, you need to leave. Like, cool. To me, it was like, oh my gosh, I'm leaving them, and like I was like so depressed, and like I was like over analyzing everything, you know, because I have a lot of anxiety, so I was over analyzing everything, like, oh crap, I screwed up, I did this, I did that, and then it's like I really didn't do anything wrong, I just did what needed to be done. So, but I do love coaching them. I mean, I love coaching, so I will be coaching when I move to Texas. I'm gonna look for another coaching job. I mean, I volunteer because I volunteered. I'm gonna look for another volunteer, a real coaching job. And we'll see what I can find. I mean, hopefully I can find something that's, you know, hopefully I can make some money off it, but I don't know. Would I love to coach college more than high school? Yeah, in the sense, like, I would love to coach college just because the kids are going to be more dedicated and I'm going to have some insane runners. But I feel that coaching in college is sometimes kind of boring because you give them a workout, you say, okay, hey, we're going to do 6 by 1 mile repeats at tempo pace, okay? Do them at 5:30 per mile. And they're going to do 5:30 per mile because they're in college. They're going to use their watches. They're going to do these things. When you're in high school and you say, okay, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, sometimes they don't do their workouts properly. When it comes to a race, you're like, okay, I need you to run a 6-minute mile. And somehow they come out and run 5:49 mile or something, right? Or you expect them to run, like, for example, when Leslie was running her first 2 mile, or her first mile, her first 2 mile, my expectations were sub 6, sub 13, and for the 400 a 107. She ran a 107 in the 4, she ran a 5:59 in the mile, and then she ran 13:19 in 2 mile. And we were like, okay, that's a decent start for the season. Her second 2 mile, her second time she ran, I said, okay, for the mile, I want you to try to go like 5:55, you know, maybe under 5:50. For the 400, I want a 106, or like or same thing. I was like 107 is fine, maybe 106. And then for the 2 miles, sub 13 again, right? Ended up getting a 5:49, ended up getting a 106, and ended up getting 12:42 in the 2 mile, right? So we're like, what the hell is going on, right? And then she ran 12:32, and then she ran 12:10, right? She dropped her times significantly in the season, and she had never done that in the last 4 seasons. So it's like, that is equivalent, that is taking into account that she did wrestling and other things. And same thing with, like, I have Abel. Abel's one of my runners. He ran 5:59, 5:55, I think a 6 flat, or a 5:50, and then he ran a 5:28. So it's like, you know, you never know what you can run in high school. And I feel like that's kind of the, like, oh yes, he's gonna run a super fast time today, like that's sick. In college, it's like, you run your PRs, you know, in the let's say the 1500, your PR is 4 minutes flat, and you run 3:57. It's like, oh, you broke it by 3 seconds, cool. But it's like you don't know what time they're gonna run until they pass that finish line. Like you don't know. It's down to that last 100 meters. When you're in high school, you know when someone's gonna PR most likely, because usually the PR is by a bigger gap. And that's why I love coaching high school, because the kids are younger. I can relate with them more because I was in high school. I had these same things. So I do feel like maybe when I'm older, I want to coach in college. But I never ran in college. I did run 1 year in college. I only ran 1 year in high school. But I never went to college as much as I did high school, so I relate more to the high school kids. So I think I'll end it there. I'm just ranting on. My food's cooking. So like I said, though, if you have any questions, comment down in the comment section below. You guys can check out my YouTube channel. You guys can check out all my other videos. I have 300-something videos. Thank you guys for all the subscribers I've been gaining. I'm at 205 subscribers now, which is insane. I've gained like 10 subscribers in the last 5 days. Don't know how, but I guess I've been posting good content, so I hope you guys enjoy this. And I want you guys to comment down what you guys think the best content is that I post on my channel. So the best video, comment down what you think that is, and then I'll make more of those type of videos. Peace!